All visitors from New Jersey must explain why. Limited exceptions. The sign was literally found outside of a Florida Airbnb. Someone needs to call the based police. God, please not America or Russia. Hello, sir. Where am I? Alaska. No! Well, have fun with the 12 other people that live in your town up there. Fought with the US in World War II. Shares history and culture with many regions of the US. Close mutually beneficial trade relationship with the US. Great beaches to visit. Isn't Canada. Yeah, can you try to be less Giga Chad Mexico? How European borders are decided. Those people over there speak my language. Give me that land. How the US-Canadian border was decided. 49th parallel? 49th parallel. Straight lines? Yep, straight lines. Americans, when they turn 18, getting ready to build their entire personality based on the nationality of their grandparents. Well, there's two choices, actually. There's that, or become a weeb and move to Japan. I'm still on the fence about this. Degenerates like you belong on Cross Avenue, true to Caesar. An Arizonan forgets he isn't on the internet. What did this state do as of recently? Like, the internet has just been flaming these guys. I wish all New Yorkers, Chicagoans, and Californians a very pleasant stay out of my state. I feel like everyone in the US besides these three places are saying this right now. Grandma's making the best food you've ever eaten, then proceeding to make the most racist ever. It's a double-edged sword. Louisianans, when their state doesn't come dead last in a statistic. I have to dance around with my pet raccoon, maybe eat some crawdads. You call this infrastructure damage? We call this a difficulty tweak. No, 3 feet of snow is way too much, says the rest of the USA. Of course, New England and Minnesota can handle this. Florida be like, Category 5 hurricane? Oh yeah, bring it on. Half an inch of snow though and their society breaks down. I'm a European, and I can confirm that America is an underdeveloped country. Well, boys, we've lost. It's all over. Santa be like, damn, I gotta go to Atlanta. This actually makes me want to watch like a Christmas movie talking about the logistics of when Santa has to go to bad neighborhoods. I gotta believe Santa knows how to bang. Europeans, when there aren't 100 millidays in 10 kiloweeks. Yeah, they don't like that. The math gets a little confusing. Oh yeah, this is what I was saying. Category 3 hurricane landing on Monday versus frost on the windshield. This is how all the southern states be like, actually. Should Californians and Texans be considered humans? What great kids. They're asking the real questions already. Historical photo of the best known Virginian. Let's say Chris Chan represents Virginia well, yeah. What a crazy story that was. Remove the hand from the box and die. What's in the box? Kansas. Literally, there could have been nothing worse. USA saying, I made this to a peaceful Europe. EU looks at it. You made this? USA walks away. I made this. Ah, EU made a peaceful Europe. I think we should just be glad that this little thing exists. Let's keep it like that. We don't want this to go away. People be like, I'm in a bad state right now. Don't hit me up. Okay, which state? I guess there's a lot of bad ones to choose from. Actually, what is this map? You didn't include New York, but you included California and Chicago, Illinois. This lore is just getting deeper and deeper. Column, should you pay an extra fee just for being a Californian? Pizza Hut thinks so. So this is how Pizza Hut plans to boost revenue. This is definitely gonna work though, at least in the other 49 states. This is actually a real article from the LA Times, posted last month. They thinking about it. I mean, at this point for us, what's another extra fee on top of all of it? Average Virginian family be like, there is nothing more American than this dad right here. The smartest Texas be like, 911, what's your emergency? Damn, she gave me the wrong number. I thought she was super cool for only having 3 digits. We hereby sentence you to drink a quarter of unsweetened tea. Every person from a southern state ever. Yeah, this is gonna ruin their whole year. Americans are idiots because they don't know about other countries. Countries Americans don't know about are too obscure. Yeah, I mean, no matter how small you are, you can get on our radar, just like start threatening us with like nukes or something. Non-Californians, lol, Cali flag looks too communist with a bear and a red star. Arizonans trying to avoid the fact they pretty much look like the Vietnamese flag. Well, more specifically, this is the flag of the Viet Cong. Yeah, good thing Arizona is just like a giant desert. It doesn't have a lot of trees. I don't think I'd want to test this comparison. You don't like California because it's left wing and you're right wing. I don't like California because they keep invading my state. We are not the same. And I feel like this is really just gonna continue to only get worse. 1850s, stop coming to Boston, Irish. You're gonna destroy our city. 170 years later, Massachusetts has the highest percentage of residents claiming Irish heritage in the nation. U.S. states and territories by GDP per capita. Here's Massachusetts in third right here. Oh, DC is way up there. Well, look at them at number 1. So I guess these guys were wrong. Average native German versus average German American. Loses 2 world wars, doesn't like non-Germans, and is consistently rated worst populace by tourists. Versus these folks that are very hardworking, is very welcoming and kind, making the Midwest very well liked, speaks an extremely refined language. I've never seen anyone make a comparison like this before. I will say that is unique. How I look at North Korea when they hit us with that 28 billion GDP nuke. Apparently this 28 billion figure is smaller than that of Oklahoma City. Virginia developing the same stretch of highway in North Virginia for 20 freaking years. Man, they're really making a lot of progress, aren't they? When Harry Potter lived under the stairs, it was considered child abuse, but in California, it's considered a $1,600 studio apartment. Yeah, and where's my fucking ticket to Hogwarts?
We didn't agree politically, but it just ends there.
What a beautiful statement made by the USA at the USSR funeral. It'll never be forgotten. What side are you on? Costco versus Sam's Club. So whoop. Wait, I don't know if I should be making that sound. Trade offer. I receive Alberta. You receive California. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if America does offer this. This actually might be taken. I know Canada wants us. Well, maybe. OMG, guys, do not go to Alabama. I heard they have insects in it. Insects? Oh, I think you heard a little wrong there. Close. Yeah. Average Kansas war crime versus average Missouri Chad war crime. I don't even know what events they're referring to, but, okay, yeah. What Europeans think the average morning in America is like. Yep, garbage day. Oh, and then, yes. This happens to at least one person on my block every week. That's why my house smells like crap. I don't want to take it out. Chicago. This is a normal night in Chicago. It's just a big old bar fight. This actually doesn't sound too bad. Oh. Why is it one dude versus... And that was actually one of the more chill days. Inside of you are 2 Texans. One is from Fort Worth, the other is from Dallas. Crazy the genetic differences that can happen if you were just born like a couple miles to the west. Nuking Japan twice versus nuking Nevada 928 times. Every time you feel bad about it, Japan, just remember, we despised our own state infinitely worse. Me when someone asks, how many of our presidents should be imprisoned for war crimes? Where should we begin? Someone asked a person from Michigan what they thought of the other states. Of course, Michigan itself is glorious. In yellow, we have fellow Rust Belt buddies like Pennsylvania, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin. Surprised you didn't include Minnesota. They like Florida because they're fellow peninsula bros. Oh, Alaska as well. Wyoming, wait, this is a real place. Of course, Ohio, just labeled as scum. And then every other place, which is orange and inferior. I expected nothing else. It's probably my favorite meme of all time. Michael Jackson looking at a tweet. A new study shows marrying your first cousin is not as bad as it seems. This was tweeted from Birmingham, Alabama. Oh yeah, that explains it. I think they were a little biased. Portlanders trying not to start a riot for one day. Portland has really become like the mini France of the USA. Like, there's always something crazy going on. Texans on their way to make the same old joke about California. Yeah, we've seen a lot of them today. Canadian celebrities the millisecond they get a chance to move to the USA. For reals, is there an example of like one that didn't do this? Drake, Justin Bieber, Keanu Reeves? Thieves steal entire bridge in Ohio. Police in Akron, Ohio are baffled by the theft of an entire 58-foot bridge. The bridge had been sitting in a field awaiting restoration, but the bandits managed to make off with the entire structure over several days. All right, not gonna lie, Ohio, this is also pretty base. Inside of you are 2 Georgian men. One is from Atlanta, the other is from Augusta. Everyone from Georgia, I guess, is Mega Chad. Nevadans trying to not go gamble. I feel like this could have been expanded to like lose their entire life savings. I mean, can you really blame them? Is there anything else to do out there? I mean, we saw that we nuked them like 938 times, so there's a lot of radiation. They gotta stay safe somehow. Me recklessly driving around the deep south, scaring everyone with my Massachusetts license plate. I can tell you, being born from Alabama, this was one of the most terrifying things I'd have to see every day. Ah yes, the book The Metamorphosis has finally revealed what it truly was all about. Now that makes a lot of sense. Thank you for your opinion, but unfortunately, you are Australian. Again, one of my favorite part about these videos is like, you might think you're safe, but you never know. No one is actually safe. The emojis that pop up when you type in America, the USA flag, the continents, which makes, that's pretty good. The American continents, football, money. Why is this money flying? Coffee, this flag? Very random. Actually, that makes me want to like experiment with more of this. When I type in Canada, the flag comes up and a a leaf, which is maybe better than when I type in MEX and I see a taco pop up. Free hat in every box. Ah yes, traditional headwear for everyone in the US. Gotta stay safe out there somehow. Me, when the judge starts listing off all the targeted crimes I've committed against Californians. Are other states giving off medals when they do this? That would make sense, actually. West Virginians on their way to have a productive discussion with their boss. 1921 colorized. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay these men more, or bad things are about to happen. Wyomingites waiting for protons to decay. Is that all there is to do in this shadow realm of a state? The US Navy when conducting amphibious landing exercises in the South China Sea versus the US Navy when a Chinese boat travels east of Taiwan. Yeah, things all of a sudden just got real serious now. Yoopers waiting for June to thaw out to insult the rest of Michigan. Yoopers, if you didn't know, was the Upper Peninsula. In the winter, they're basically forced into hibernation since all the territory is pretty much frozen completely solid. But you just wait for summer because then they're gonna start letting those jokes fly. People in England are like, long distance relationships are so hard and their partner is an hour away by train. People in America are like, my country is the greatest in the world, yet guns are the biggest cause of oofing in teens and children, and 3 million kids are exposed to. Okay. Continuing the tradition of British people being so incapable of taking a joke that they... Oh man, should we really talk about this? Also, where's the classic no healthcare line? And big thanks to I Stole Drew's Pet Dog, I Love Marx, Drew's Arab Sugar Daddy, LuxembourgLover, King Corey, Drew's Argentinian Grandpa, Canadian Union, Dalton D, BringBackPolandball, Barnsky W, AryanAfterHours, Fat Norwal, Alfonso M6, Ivan Lima, Majestic Unicorn, Michael, Max Cooper, McBlorf, Mimo Shiki, Mind Brothers 999, Robert Philip, and Ride the Pie.